Hi guys, so today we're visiting the care home to see what the nurses do and then get the perspective of how they can actually help the patients and what we can do to raise awareness. So let's go. Hi, so my name's Anastasia. I'm here talking on behalf of Let's Talk Dementia.
Yeah.
So we're just a campaign who's raising awareness on dementia from Kingston University.
Yeah.
And we wanted just to ask a professional, especially like you who works at a care home, a few questions just so you can help us and how to help the patients or the public and just to gain more information.
Yeah, sure.
So if you don't mind, start by introducing yourself and your role, please.
All right. My name is Asha Thapa. I've been working as a unit in charge in Neem Tree Care Center, basically a dementia floor, for like 4 years. And it's been good so far dealing with the dementia patients. Yes.
Okay, thank you for talking to us.
Yeah.
So the first question I just wanted to know, so what do you define dementia as from your person, like from what you see around you, what do you think dementia is?
Dementia is basically, obviously, it's a problem with the memory. They lose their memory with the age, you know. Basically, in England, I've seen like about 70% of patients are suffering from dementia, which is like common at the moment. That's why they are being to care homes where they can get proper care 24 hours.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a mental issues where they doesn't remember anything, you know, from their life. So yeah, that's dementia.
Yeah. Okay. So from the working in the care home, do you know how many roughly dementia patients you currently guys have?
At the moment, I can say like we have like 57 residents at the moment. Okay. So more than 40 we have dementia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so it's quite a big number.
Yeah. Like it depends. Some they have mild dementia, some they have mixed advanced dementia. So there are types actually.
If you don't mind talking about what do you think the mild dementia is and mixed?
Yeah, mild dementia is like they are a bit. They can take their decisions like a basic thing, you know, like taking shower, taking medicines, or like a daily routine or anything. They can take a little bit of decision. You can make a good conversation with them. Yeah. But mixed dementia or the advanced dementia is like they are they are totally disoriented from time where they are, you know, they can't even ask for anything. Yeah. They're just completely confused.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
It's advanced in time.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're dealing with the patients here, what do you think is the most challenging thing that you have to deal with dementia patients, and how would you advise the public to maybe help when dealing with them situations?
Yeah, I mean, like what I've seen is like the most important part. Like the factor how to deal with dementia is like basically their behavior and their mood. You know, like some they have challenging behavior. They will be quite harmful for others as well, for themselves as well. You know, like. So, I mean, the first thing I would recommend is to know the patient, obviously, how her behavior is or his behavior is, you know, the mood swings and everything. Yeah. So, I would recommend if anyone wants to deal with the dementia patient is to know them first. Yeah. You know, all of their behavior and then, you know, their mood swings, whatever, like everything.
Understand them as a person, and then you can deal with them and then treat them and stuff like that. Yeah. That's lovely. Yeah. Okay, so so that's what you think the best when trying to help dementia patients. Yeah. So if you were running a campaign for the public and you wanted to do an activity or a post or raise awareness, looking from what you have with the patients right now, what do you think the most appropriate activity to do, or maybe just like something that you could do to make the public understand how it is to be with dementia patients, or how it is to maybe it will affect a loved one, or how to help them?
Yeah, basically, to help them, first you need to know about dementia. Yeah. You have to be in their place and understand, because I won't be understanding dementia properly unless I meet someone with dementia. Because in theory, you just go with the words and then you just imagine. But when you meet them in the person, you will know them better, which I am understanding so far. You know, before coming to care home, I just used to to be honest, I used to get scared. Oh my God, how am I going to deal with the patient like that? You know. Yeah. But slowly, I can understand. Now I can know my patient better than my family as well. So they do trust me and our colleague, better than their visitors. So which is good. So I want all the public to know about dementia, to meet them, to know them, to understand them. Even small help can, make a big difference. Obviously, they wouldn't remember you. There's a saying like they wouldn't remember your name or anything, like where you come from or anything. But they will never forget the feeling you give it to them, So it's just about your attitude towards them. Yeah.
So going back to dementia patients and also their family, what kind of support is available out there for them to maybe as well to know how to deal with their loved one and what to do and how to behave?
Yeah, I mean, for the dementia person, I've always told family, just come and see at least, that's the more important thing, just to come and see them, spend time with them, like, I know this place is very busy place, you don't have time. I can see every time, they sometimes cry for their families that they don't come and see them, like it's very emotional. But we do understand the problem of families as well. They can't really come every time, and so that's why to meet that need, we are there to help them, emotionally. So yeah, for family, what I would suggest is like just to come and see them, small, even for 5-10 minutes. It's make a difference. Yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation between a dementia patient and a loved one where as a professional you did something to maybe help? So for us in the future, if we come across that, as pharmacists, we're able to step in and be like, it's okay, or explain something. Have you ever been in a situation where you're able to help between a patient and a loved one? So for example, if something happened, like a dementia patient couldn't remember a family member, and they were feeling agitated, did you do anything to calm them down or to explain to the family what they're going through and stuff like that?
Actually, normally most of these residents, they don't really recognize the family, so we've always told the family members to bring the albums and photographs and everything, so we can show them every time, just to maybe and dementia is like something you never know, might be tomorrow she will get back her memory, for 5 minutes, and then it goes like that. So we tell them to bring the photos and everything, and then we talk about their childhood memories or whatever, small, when I always tell fans, they like small babies. So when if they have grandchildren, bring them in, such kind of thing that makes them happy. So I mean, we have different activities going around at the moment, 3 to 4 times a week we have this bhajan, which is the prayers, they are mostly religious. This home is basically very religious people. So 4 times a week they go for their bhajan. There's a temple down there as well in the first floor. So, and then we have this Bollywood program, dancing program, and, we have exercise session as well, and cooking session. So there is basically different activities every day. And then we have this activity coordinator. So she comes every Monday to Friday, every day. She come and organize something, and then we take part.
Wow. Out of all of these activities, which one do you think they enjoy the most? Especially the dementia patients, which one do you see them engaging in the most?
Engaging, I would say in the prayers, I would say that's a base thing, because it keeps them peace inside. Because normally they always remember God, which is the big part in their life, obviously. So when they remember God, they are so peace, and then I think they forget every pain and everything, so they are so into that one. So I mostly prefer something religious, spiritual, because at this age, obviously, you want to have an inner peace, So basically, after beside that, we have this. They like singing, painting. We have so many. Stuff that they have done. Brilliant painting as well.
Do you take part in it as well?
We do.
We should have a contest. The best one.
So we make a kind of competition and everything. And that's in the summer, they mostly wants to go out, in the garden for a tea and everything. So even I think day before yesterday, they went for Christmas lights to see the
on Thursday. I think they went
and they really enjoyed it. So we do outings as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good that although they have the condition, they're still able to partake in normal life.
Yeah.
Like situations, just to be able to live their life how they would live it if they were completely healthy.
Yeah, I must say, I mean, like at home, they would be very lonely because there's no one to look after you.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. And then all you can do is just sit and watch television, you know, or sleep. But here, at least there are people around them.
They can talk to as well. And
so they are very active.
And as you said previously as well, you basically kind of replace their family, or even just add on to their family as well. So it's the whole this whole place is like a big family, and you just look after each other, which is it's very nice to see. And it's very nice to see, as you mentioned before as well, that some patients, some people actually prefer, you know, trust you more as well.
Yeah,
and this bonding. It's
so sometimes the family comes, you know, she's being rude to me, and then if we go and tell them don't be rude, then they won't be rude. You know, like that. You know,
Wow, okay.
So even for the family, they have kind of mental. They trust us completely.
Trusting you.
Yeah.
I think that's good because they wouldn't leave their loved ones here if they didn't trust you as a team.
And they totally support us and everything, you know, in every care or anything, they totally support. The families are very nice.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very much for this
much.
interview, and it was really helpful.
Thank you for coming. You can.